Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to everyone on Facebook and everyone here on Zoom. Tonight, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time with each other. We're going to have a good dinner. And I hope you have some good food and a good drink with you. We're going to be talking about humanity resets, starting anew. So anyone can participate. Also, you can participate on Facebook, and you can ask questions on Facebook, comment, and the nice heart button. If you want to give us some nice hearts, that's good. And we're going to have a musician, a wonderful musician who's going to play for us. So I wish we could have this every night. This is really a good time. We're going to be listening to each other and hearing how people are dealing with this lockdown and what we're going to do to come out of it with in a good way. And we really want to hear from each one of you, and we'll learn from each other and learn how we can really take advantage of this situation that we're in. And so before we get started, we're going to hear from our wonderful musician, David. Warm our hearts.
Thanks, Carl. We still coming through okay? Good. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll do something familiar, and then later on, I just want to let you know, let your audience know that I wrote another song just for tonight. That'll be coming about 30 minutes from now. But first, something familiar. See if you remember this. See if I remember this one. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning foggy. Ah, my heart's a thumping in you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened to Tuesday so slow, going down the old line with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow wall, slipping in a sliding girl, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 da, sha la 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 da, just like that. So hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about it. Making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 da, just like that, sha la 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 Say, sha la 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 da. Sha la 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 da. La da.
That was so good. That was really good, David. Thank you. Every week. Last week he was here last time. He did an amazing job. You outdid yourself now with this song. Hi, everybody. I'm Roberta. I'm hosting with Carl tonight. And every week we do a icebreaker just to get to know people and everybody relax while you're eating and having a drink. We're going to play a game tonight. So I'll start and you'll see as it goes. It's called, I'm sure you've heard of it, 2 Truths and 1 Lie. So I'm going to tell you 2 truths about myself and 1 lie. And then I'll come back and say, number 1, you think it's true, number 2 or 3. So thumbs up, or you could put number 1 if you think it's true, 2 or 3, but we'll do that at the end. So I'll start. I'm Roberta from New York, like I said. And 2 truths, 1 lie. I have 3 children and I've been married for 10 years. I was a professional race car driver and I'm a business owner. So if you think I have 3 children and I'm married for 10 years, put number 1 up. Put your finger 1 if you think that's true. Okay. I'm 3 children. I said the 3 children. Business owner. Do you think I'm a business owner? Number 2. Okay. Professional race car driver. No. Well, it's hard. There's so many people on the screen. I couldn't relate to. I'll tell you the truth. The truth is I am a business owner since I was like 19. And also I was a professional race car driver. I'm not married and I don't have children. So that's my truth and 2 lies. So if somebody wants to go next, you could just say your name, where you're from, and see if you can trick us. Surprise us, I should say. So whoever wants to go next, please. That'd be fun.
Okay, I would love to go next. Okay, I am a basketball player. Okay, and I have been retired for 11 years. And I love to read.
Can I answer?
No. I'm going to do them again because I only saw 1 finger. I am a basketball player. Okay. I have been retired for 11 years. You look at Lucian going down there. I love to read. And Lisa, and okay. The lie is I love to read. I knew y'all wouldn't get that one, so that's why I threw that one in there. I play basketball. Even at the age of 55, I still have my shot.
It's probably easier. I'm going to interrupt you. Maybe if you I say it, thumbs up if you think it's true while we're going, because it gets confusing which was which. I even forgot what I was doing. So whoever wants to go next, that was a good one, Karen.
LJ, you're unmuted.
I know.
I just want to add that our Facebook participants also are sharing and like what they think, what's true or what's lie very actively. So they are fully engaged in the game.
All right, I did not prepare, but I'm going to go. My name's David. I started playing music John. I started playing music professionally in high school. Okay. I went out on the road with my first band when I was 18, and we opened up for Bon Jovi once. Okay, I spent 10 years on the road with that same band. 10 years on the road with a bar band. Okay, I've been practicing law in Arizona for 20 years.
Which one was the truth?
The last one was the truth. Almost everything else was a lie, except I started playing music in high school.
You broke the rules, David.
What did I do?
You're supposed to do one lie. You did like two, so
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay, my name is Eva. I am from New York. There's a lot of New Yorkers here today. So I traveled through the world and I saw almost 70 countries. I, for some reason, have 4 cats at my house and I don't even like them. Yeah, the last one is almost the truth.
Wait, so you visited 70 countries or not?
68.
All right, I'll go next. So my name is John Larkins. At my heaviest, I was 250 pounds. I've been to Israel 5 times. And I hate being outdoors, so I'm so happy with this lockdown. I love being outside. Everything else is true.
We have time for one more before we move on. Can someone want to go?
I'll go. I'll go. Okay, so my name is Lucian Lucia. I have jumped out of an airplane. I can engage in mirror writing. And I'm a teacher. Oh, okay. So which one is the lie? The lie is I've never jumped out of an airplane.
That's a good one. I would have thought you would have. You look like you're adventurous over there. All right. Well, this was fun. I wish we had more time to do that because I'd love to hear from everybody. If it was only prepared, you could really have a good round of that. But we're going to go back to David now, I believe. Let me check. Yes, David? Yes. No, we're going to a video. Excuse me. We're going to watch a video now. Enjoy your meal. Watch this. And then afterwards, we're going to have a discussion about it. Enjoy.
This is our life. Sure, we can rethink everything about it, but we shouldn't. Instead, we should just keep it the way it is. Habits are hard to break, and let's face it, it's easier to simply exist from paycheck to paycheck. It's fast becoming unheard of to lead a life of happiness, equality, and brotherhood, and wake up to a world full of love. And we raise our children to demand brand values over social values. Gone are the days when we crave mutual care, unity, and concern for others, and we give out awards for power, vanity, and net worth. We just don't give a damn about is our new anthem. And unity is not an option for the 99% and the 1%. Self-interest is the only way to survive in this new world, and the idea that we're one big loving family is slowly dying out. Our narcissistic culture of scorn and fear is gradually enveloping our hearts, while a true feeling of warmth and solidarity is but a vague memory in our minds. The rule of manipulation, greed, and exploitation has invaded our society and occupied our city squares. Love your neighbor as you love yourself is the biggest cliche anyone can think of. You can't change anything here. This is our life. but we can turn it around. Together. This is our life, but we can turn it around. You can't change anything here is the biggest cliche anyone can think of. Love your neighbor as you love yourself has invaded our society and occupied our city squares. The rule of manipulation, greed, and exploitation is but a vague memory in our minds, while a true feeling of warmth and solidarity is gradually enveloping our hearts. Our narcissistic culture of scorn and fear is slowly dying out, and the idea that we're one big loving family is the only way to survive in this new world. Self-interest is not an option for the 99% and the 1%, and unity is our new anthem. We just don't give a damn about power, vanity, and net worth, and we give out awards for mutual care, unity, and concern for others. Gone are the days when we craved brand values over social values. And we raise our children to demand a world full of love and wake up to lead a life of happiness, equality, and brotherhood. It's fast becoming unheard of to simply exist from paycheck to paycheck. Habits are hard to break, and let's face it, it's easier to just keep it the way it is, but we shouldn't. Instead, we should rethink everything about it. Sure we can. This is our life.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Amazing.
I've heard that before, and I shared it on Facebook. That's really amazing. I get chills when the second part goes up. It's amazing. So let's just focus on that second part of that video. It's we're at home now, and we're definitely rethinking our lives. What is the reset button? What are we going to what are we going to change? How are we going to be different? And so we want to ask a question, and we want to go around, and anyone who wants to answer, anyone who has anything to say about it, I could go on forever about it. Let me see what the question is. People are referring to the coronavirus as the reset button. How do we start anew? So, it's what's happened with me is it's made me look at people differently. I'm more aware of what's going on with people, and I have this care for them like I haven't had before. I don't know why. It's just I guess it's because of the current because I've been inside away from people for so long. So anybody else have any idea why this is happening, and what are you going to start anew? So how do we start anew? Anyone?
I can jump in because the video you showed is absolutely amazing, and what is striking there, and regarding the question you asked, how can we start anew? What is striking in this video that there is no I. It's always like, we can change together. It's our life. This is like something totally new, and this strikes such a strong feeling that I can do anything by myself. I can change because I'm clinging to what was before, and habits is so hard to change, but together it is like obvious that it's possible, and we definitely have to start anew.
Yeah, thank you for Elisa. I definitely agree with everything that you said. And starting anew is so important. And I just want to point out that, usually we don't want to look in the past. We don't want to look back. We want to stay in the moment, and we want to look ahead to the future. But I think in this particular case, it's truly imperative that we take a peek backwards, just so that we don't repeat the same mistakes. You know, we have to build this new society together. We have to build it anew, and we have to build it together. In the past, we were all focused on self-interest, and we focused on me. How can things in this world benefit me? And that's why we are where we are right now. And so moving forward, building this world anew, the only way to do it is to do it together. And so we do have to take that tiny peek into the past, so that right now, just like what we're doing here right now, having this dinner together and being amongst friends and a lot of people here I don't even know, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful that this virus has made us pause and stop and look at the past, and then in the present say, what can we do anew? What can we do to build a better, new future society? And we can only do it together. And this is a very, very good start at that.
I'll jump in here. I think one thing that has really confused and muddied the waters this whole time is just the politics of it and the contention, and it's brought everybody to such a short-sighted attitude about what's going on right now that you really can't see what's going on. I think that I know I'm prepared to, once I walk out the door again, first thing I'm gonna do after the being isolated for so long is take out my trash. No, no. The first thing is I'm gonna not expect things to be the same way. I'm not gonna expect the same luxuries. There's a lot of things that I've learned that I don't need in life. I've gotten sick and tired of watching television. I'm ready to cancel my cable. It's just, you know, there's so much contention and so much fighting over, you know, who's right, who's wrong, and who's responsible for this and who's responsible for that. We got to realize that this is an opportunity to change the way that we do things and that we function in life. And we can be a positive force instead of this stupid negative force that's out there, you know, forcing us into ways of thinking. So that's my attitude.
Yeah, Gary. And speaking of being forced into ways of thinking, I had this experience where I went to Sam's Club. I hadn't been out shopping for anything in the longest time. So I said, let's go to Sam's Club. Let's see what's going on in there, right? So I put on my mask, walk into Sam's Club and start looking at all this stuff, right? And I'm telling you, I felt so stupid. Really. I mean, I felt like the things that I was like looking for, I already had all those things anyway. At the same token, it's like, why am I even concerned about all those things? It seemed, what I'm saying is, it's like almost because of the social distancing and all, something else got upgraded. Like, what's more important? That's what made me feel kind of like this. I got a mask on my face, man, and I'm looking for stuff that I don't need, you know? And so it like really hit home at that moment that the thing that's lacking is like us coming together and being more unified. That's what's sensed, not going back to the same paradigms, the same behaviors all over, because that just leads back to more of the same. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I don't know if you felt anything like that, but that definitely is not felt here, because you have people that really want to come together in a really good connection with other people. So, and thank you.
I just wanted to jump in and say we have a lot of friends. Alana's monitoring Facebook Live. We're live on Facebook. And if friends are watching, people are watching, you want to ask a question, Alana will take the question. So maybe you have a short thought on what we were speaking about tonight. But I see we have, because we're here every Thursday at 6:30. So at 6 o'clock, excuse me, and 6:30. And I see a lot of new people that we haven't seen before. If someone wants to jump in, please do. Don't hesitate and wait for your time. Just, you can speak. So if anybody's interested.
I'll jump in really quickly. Hi, my name's Susan. I live in Hoboken, New Jersey. Yeah, I agree with everybody. I wanted to just add, from my point of view, I also believe that creating change also starts in ourselves. So I do think that the individual is important, you know, that this time for me, this time being inside has also brought me within myself. And I'm grateful that I've been able to make certain changes and make some changes within my own mind and heart. And at the same time, it makes me want to reach out to community. So I don't think that they're mutually exclusive. You know, I think that the more aware you are within yourself and the more connected you are within your own self and your own heart, you may also have more energy to give others. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Susan. I think it's definitely important to always, and it's wonderful that this virus gave us an opportunity to do that, to really look within ourselves. And I think what it is that, in regard to, you know, them not being mutually exclusive, I agree with that. At the same time, we saw how in the past, there were so many selfish acts at the detriment of others. And I think that's primarily what this reset button is for, to work on yourself, but work on yourself and realize how you're affecting others at the same time. So I think it's probably the end of selfish detrimental acts, because nature is showing us that it's impossible to continue that way. So I'm looking forward to this new state.
So I'll jump in. So I wore a special shirt for today, in case you didn't see it. So, as a boy, this was my favorite superhero, right? This guy. What a lot of us fail to remember is that in life, he was a very quiet, reserved, kind of laid back person that didn't really seem important. But what happens is crises come, and then this thing comes out, right? So I think all of us in some way, shape, or form have this guy inside of us. And it's moments like this when the virus or whatever confronts us with who we really are. And I think in all of us, we have that superhero waiting to come out. And I think the beautiful thing about this person, this character, this fictional character, is that we all can be kind, which is super. We can all be filled with mercy, justice, moral, social justice. I mean, it doesn't take, you know, it's not like you need super strength or, you know, X-ray vision or whatever, but you guys, all of us, you know, everyone watching has this amazing character in us. And if I could, I'm going to ask David, but I don't know if David can play. Can you play the theme from Superman, David? Is that in your repertoire?
If you hum it for me.
Sure, it's dun 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 dun.
And see, what I've done is, thank you, Lucian. What I've done is I just put it right back on. I can't play it that well. Nice job.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, everybody.
You take suggestions? You take requests?
Sure.
I don't see your tip jar.
So I guess I can share a quick reset button for me. Is I didn't realize how much my small footprint was affecting the environment around, like even I live in Manhattan, but I was still taking Ubers everywhere. I was just like, I don't even, now when I look back, why did I have to do all that? Like, I was just like this crazy person running all over the city, you know, and now I'm like sitting outside and the air is so fresh and so clean. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was contributing to that dirty air. And we think that we're so small, but everything we do has an impact. And so this has been really important for me to think about what was I doing that was impacting our society in a negative way.
We have time for one more because David's going to play another song for us. If anybody wants to add, can we have like a minute or two? Going once?
I'll add before I play that.
Oh, then you can continue right in, David.
Segue built in, right? Yeah, it just seems like, okay, like I'm 50 something years old, and who would have thought that I'd be like connecting on Zoom and some of the other platforms? It just wasn't it's not for my generation. But here we are, and I see people on the screen that I don't even know. I'm of course getting to know. It's what we're doing here seems to me like it can replace a lot of things that we're making that led to the coronavirus, the abuse of the environment, I'm going to fly to the Bahamas this weekend, and the next weekend, and you know, all the traveling, the superfluous traveling, and so that's just the first thing that came to my mind. It was especially neat that thing they played. It was almost like a palindrome because it rolled out forwards, and then it worked backwards too, except it was an opposite palindrome. I don't know. But yeah, look, it's just nice to be here. Nice to see faces. There's people in here I've never seen in my life, and it's just, I'm thankful. That's all. Oh, and I'm supposed to play now?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for everybody that spoke, and I wish we had more time again. Again, this is a great segment with everybody chatting. All right, so David's going to play another one of his great songs. Go for it, David.
All right, this is a song I put together just for today. I know Carl. You know Carl up for me, he's in the upper right-hand corner. And anyways, I've talked to Carl before about people you've known your whole life, and I've got 5 brothers, real brothers actually from the same parents, and then I've got people that I call brothers that I just, you meet along the way and you know them forever, and sometimes they get separated, and this happens with women too. So this song is called "Brother, Where Art Thou Now?" Brother, where art thou now? Hopefully I can sing it better than I can say it, but it works for girls too. It's not exclusive. Read for brothers. Last night I saw a photograph of you and me playing in the old backyard. Oh, the summer sun was shining. In our hair we had no cares, and the world was ours. Then as the years went by, no matter how we tried, we couldn't get that summer sun to come back around. When you headed for the army, I headed for the drinking side of town. Oh, brother, where art thou now? Well, the years could never thin the blood between us anyhow. After the rain washes in, will the morning sunlight bring you home again? I'm inclined to wait up on the storm. Well, I'm inclined to wait up on my storm. Oh, brother, brother, where art thou now? Awoke last night to the flash of lightning, but the thunder never came. I laid awake all night in bed, just listening to the rain. It's funny how the easiest things in life are the ones we used to find so fucking hard. Forever you're my brother, together playing in the old backyard. Oh, brother, we're down now. Well, the years can never thin the blood between us anyhow. After the rain washes in, may the morning sunlight bring you home again. Oh, I'm inclined to wait up on the storm. Oh, I'm inclined. Brother, where art thou now?
Oh, David.
Wow.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Really good, David.
Beautiful, really.
Very, very wonderful.
Excellent.
Well, we have a little time left. If anybody wants to add your impressions of tonight, what you thought, the floor is open. Please do. And afterwards, we'll ask Alana if there's any time in between you. If no one speaks, then we'll find out what's happening on Facebook. We'll have time for that. So if anybody wants to say anything or add impressions, this is the time. I just want to thank everybody that joined, friends that I haven't seen before, and people that just joined. This is amazing, and we're here every Thursday at 6. Before I said 6:30, 6 or 6:30.
6:30.
6:30. Donna knows. 6:30 every Thursday, and we have a new topic every time, and new games, new discussions, and a lot of new people who are always joining, and how the world's turning and changing so quickly. There's always something to discuss, and it's so nice. I know Carl started off saying about we do this every Thursday with dinner, but it's nice to get together because we can't go out and go to a bar or have a drinks with friends or family. So to sit here, you don't have to really get dressed up much, and you can have your own food and you're safe at home. So look for us in the future. So I spoke too much. Please, somebody add if you'd like impression.
Hi, I'm. Oh, hi. Can you hear me? Hi. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but
Yes, Betsy, please.
Thank you. Betsy from Long Island, and I just wanted to thank you. My first time here, and thank you. It's wonderful. Nice to meet you all.
Great to have you. Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. I was just gonna say it would be great to hear from the new people here for the first time. If you can introduce yourself, say where you're from, that would be amazing.
Yes, I am Iwana from Los Angeles. It was wonderful being here. Yes, I want to thank you for taking this initiative. It's beautiful. I'm looking forward. I couldn't find you, so for like half an hour I tried to get in, and I was so happy when I was able to. I don't know what the question of today was, but never mind. I was just happy to see you, to hear you, just really, really happy. It's the highlight of my week, being here and being with friends. Thank you.
I'm Gary. I'm from LA, Pasadena. I live a block away from the Rose Parade route, so that's where I am every New Year's Day. But this is fun. I plan on doing this as often as I can. But yeah, I'm single, stuck in my apartment all day, so I'll do anything to see faces.
Hello, Madeline. I see you typed in the chat. It's great to have you here. I was really impressed about, when we had the discussion, I heard people saying, that you have to make this change inside and then you can, change people outside. And I heard this very wise man tell me that this is a time for soul searching. And I really believe it. And if you think about it, all the people in the world are doing this. They're going through some sort of soul searching, and it's making a difference. It's making some sort of difference in the world where people are becoming more sensitive, I think. And all these things that we bought and that we're like distancing ourselves from others, they're not important anymore. That's how it is for me, at least. And it's amazing. I love being here with you. And I really wish it was every night. Thank you, guys.
Alana, do you have anything on Facebook? Some comments or?
Yes, we do. First of all, there's a lot of great compliments for our amazing musician, David. So much excitement, and everybody enjoys hearing you, love the song, and I say it's amazing vibes we have here, and that's such a great place to eat. And also, Roberta, Julia is saying that you found your new profession, being a TV host. So.
Wrapping it up, are we called?
Yeah, so people on Facebook, if you enjoyed this, please come back. Please join us. You can even join us here on Zoom and participate live. Please, you can see what a great time we had. And we'll have different musicians. David is he's been playing with us a few times. And please bring your meal and sit down with friends. What do you have better to do? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. New topic, new week. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Amazing.
Thank you. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Slide.
Thank you.
Hi, LJ.